You're this perp back with another video. Just got done watching episode 5, season 1 of Cruel Summer. And this story in this show just keeps getting more ridiculous. That's in a good and a bad way. It's kind of mixed for me. I don't know how you guys feel about this episode, but I do like that they switched it up and they kind of gave us more of Jeanette and Kate, and it wasn't just a Kate solo episode or a Jeanette solo episode. And the episode begins with like kind of this montage of these two from 93 up until 95. Also, we see that tape recorder being put into play throughout this episode. Still don't know who Annabelle is, but I think we're gonna get that answer sooner than later. We have this scene of Jeanette talking to her lawyer and said, "Hey, look, you hired me to do this." And it looks like Jeanette is maybe not just taking this case as serious as she wants to. And, this is kind of having drawbacks on not just her, but the people around her, like her father and just her family. And we definitely get to see exactly the turning point for Jeanette's character as we go back to 93, where she's going on her first date with this guy. I forget his name. He has such a weird name. It's probably going to come to me later. But you just really see that you start to really see Jeanette's personality throughout this episode and who she really is and why she is the way she is. But before you get into that, we get this scene of Kate talking to Jamie. Also, keep in mind that they kind of jump back and forth to this carnival, and this carnival is very important for the overall story. It's just a little bit too convenient that all this stuff happens at this, carnival. It's a little weird, but whatever. It's television, right? Anyways, Kate confronts Jamie about kissing Jeanette last summer or something like that, and he kind of denies it. Becomes kind of problematic. So Kate also is trying to find out who sent her the letter of liar, and that becomes a theme, like she's lying about something, and it's kind of eating at her. Her and Mallory decide to go to the carnival. This is 95. But before we get there, we gotta go back to the past, 93, where Jeanette's getting ready for her first date. We get a lot more of Jeanette's father in this and how he feels that, this whole situation with Jeanette has made my life problematic. And this was a really good scene, very dark too, and just, you kind of just want to know what's going on in Jeanette's head. And I feel like hopefully we start to see a change in her, because with all this stuff going on with her and her family, like, you would think that she would want to take some type of accountability for this stuff. I do like that Jeanette and her father's new girlfriend, Angela, are kind of getting along. She's kind of helping Jeanette because she sees that Jeanette kind of just needs somebody to be kind to her, just needs somebody to be there for her. And I really like that scene. I do want to kind of see more of what happened between Jeanette's mom and dad, but I'm assuming that it had something to do with her drinking more often. All the pressure and stuff is starting to kind of get to her, and it kind of made them drift apart. Let me know how you guys feel about that in the comments below. On to a really weird scene where we go back to the carnival and both Jeanette and Kate kind of get lost in this maze. It was just really weird, and that kind of triggered something in Kate. Just really weird stuff there. The best scene in this, though, in this whole entire episode, that is the biggest, problem solver right here, is where Jeanette's brother's like, "Yo, you need to stop chasing Jamie. You need to stop chasing Kate and just be yourself. Stop trying to be something that you're not." And that's the kind of overall theme that you get with Jeanette's character, that she wants to be Kate so bad, she wants to be this popular girl. She becomes obsessed with her and stuff, and she just needs to learn to let things go. And I can completely agree with Jeanette's brother when he's kind of having this conversation with her. Now the story begins to start getting weirder as Jeanette starts to, dog out her date. You know what I'm saying? And kind of, as she's enjoying herself, she's looking at how other people are looking at her enjoying herself, and she pretty much automatically goes into a different mode and pretty much bails on this guy, which was really messed up. Meanwhile, back in the present day, you're having Jamie and Kate kind of make amends, saying like, I'm sorry for lying about kissing Jeanette and all this stuff, and but here's where things get really interesting, because we get more of this Martin guy. He's very much a weirdo, and 100% is a weirdo, but there's definitely probably more to the story that we haven't seen yet. So now, in this episode, we definitely see Kate flirting with Martin. So there's definitely some foul play going on. Like, she's definitely not being truthful with her story. And you see the tapes, and they kind of give you clues and hints of what that might be. So now this guy, Martin, ends up getting a hold of Kate's scrunchie or hair tie thing, whatever the hell that thing is called. And Jeanette kind of says, hey, I could give it to her. You don't have to, because this guy Martin is definitely weird. He's definitely suspect, and it's going to be interesting to see how this all comes together. Going back to 95, where we get the most ridiculous scene of Kate burying that stuffed animal she got from the fair. And I didn't know you could break a headstone with a shovel. That was just pretty ridiculous. But yeah, the episode ends with them kind of giving us both their perspectives, and they have a lot more in common than they know. On the other side, you have Jeanette trying to be something she's not. She's obsessed with Kate and just her image, and she wants to be that, where, Kate is looking for attention, and she wants to be loved, and she wants to be cared about, and not just kind of thrown to the side. And I can completely see where Kate's coming from, where, like, everybody thought she was gone, and everybody kind of moved on. But to me, in my opinion, I think they're both in the wrong, and they're both kind of looking for cries for help a little bit in the wrong way, and it's become problematic for people around them. And I don't think you should choose what side that you want to be on, because I don't think there really is a either or. Right now, I'm still kind of siding with Kate, because I've yet to kind of seen anything from Jeanette's character that makes me think, oh wait, maybe I should be, sympathizing for her character. But I don't know. How do you guys feel about this episode as a whole? Did you like it? Was it terrible? Have you completely just been like, all right, I don't know if I'm feeling this show? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.